guys were, coming off a loss last week, kind of had to fight for a win tonight. Just what does that mean to you to, come out here and get the victory tonight?
I think that's the only thing that matters, every game winning. We might not look as good as we wanted to, but we won, so that's all that matters.
For you personally, I know that you were at Ohio State last week for a visit. Just how did you enjoy that?
It was good. It was a great atmosphere. Just really enjoyed it. Got to link up with some guys, dudes like Luke Montgomery, Caleb Downs, and a few others.
How important is that for you to kind of start building those relationships with those guys?
I think it's very important. Just when you go somewhere, you commit somewhere, you commit to those guys too. Those guys are gonna be around every day. So if you don't like them, it's gonna be kind of hard. You're gonna work every day with people you don't like, but it's also something you gotta learn how to do too. So.
Obviously, September 1st was a big day for you. How much have you been hearing from the Ohio State coaches the last few weeks?
I've been hearing from them quite a bit, but I've always kept in good contact with Ohio State, especially Coach Al Washington.
What have those conversations been like with Coach Washington?
I think a lot of times just basic conversation. It's not always about football, and of course they always let me know that they want me here. So.
I know you were also visiting Notre Dame. Is Clemson up next? Is that still the plan?
Yes, sir, tomorrow.
Where else are you going to be visiting this fall?
I'm not sure yet. I know I'll go to Notre Dame. I'll probably get one more. I'm not sure yet.
What are kind of the things that you're looking for as you go to each of these schools?
I think when you just come into a school and visit, just getting around the other players, just feel the kind of attitude around the program. You kind of just can feel the winning environment, getting the game, feeling that atmosphere, and then, of course, the education part of it. I think I want to be a physical therapist, so I think that's going to play a part with me.
Was there anything that, last week at Ohio State that really impressed you being there?
I think really for me it was the atmosphere. That was a big thing for me. And then linking up with some of them guys, just being able to talk to them, I think that was a big thing for me.
Yeah, what was it like, obviously the game didn't go away, Ohio State won it, but just hearing how loud the crowd was there in the fourth quarter?
Oh yeah, it was pretty crazy. I loved it.
You mentioned that physical therapy. Is that something Ohio State talks to you about much, about what they can offer you in that regard?
I've talked to a few people about it, so it's pretty good. They know that that's a big thing for me.
What's it been like just seeing your brother start his freshman year out at Notre Dame?
I think it's pretty crazy. It's all just a blessing. My mom and dad, they're great parents. All of us are going to college or been in college, so that's just awesome.
I know when we talked to you this summer, you're saying, you want to do your recruitment, but you're also supporting your brother. Kind of what's that balance been like for you?
It's been all right. I'll be going to a lot more games here soon. So.
How do you kind of, keep yourself grounded when you've got, recruiting and you're worrying about a season and you're, doing all this stuff as well?
I think maybe the people around me, just my loved ones, I just don't try not to think about the extra stuff.
Yeah. How much has your dad helped you with this process?
I think my whole family has helped me a lot. Just giving me a lot of advice. My dad went through it, my brother went through it, so they've been a huge support system for me.
When you're out here on a night like tonight, do you get bored at all when they're not really throwing the ball your way?
Yeah, not really. I had a few plays I thought I should have made. I had a catch I dropped. I had a few plays where I thought I should have set the edge better, but I think my guys on defense, they stepped it up. Dudes like Isaiah Henderson, had 2 picks. Biles had a pick 6. Them guys can play. So.
Yeah, how exciting is that just when you see, your teammates make those kind of plays?
I get excited more than my own play sometimes. I'm hopefully some schools start looking at them because these guys they're Division I guys for sure.
Do you kind of hope when you see those guys making plays, okay, maybe I'll start throwing my way a little bit more now?
I just want somebody to make the play. Don't matter who, somebody.